Talking to Aksel Magdahl from Ericsson 3 Navigator. Welcome to Cape Town.
Thanks.
How was the trip for you?
It was great the whole way, really. So close racing most of the times, and lots of decisions to be made, and conditions you could push in, and conditions you could improve in. I think this leg had everything, and we went from the top to quite far down on the scoreboard several times, and that's really exciting. And every time we managed to fight back, and that was great victory for us, I think.
Just describe the role of the navigator, particularly this leg, which was historically not like any other leg before in this race. Some key decisions you had to make along the way. I
was manning all the time because it was so close, so you try to fight for every little gain you can, and particularly in the beginning before we lost contact in the doldrums, it was basically a match race between Puma and ourselves and various other boats all the time. So key decisions was to stay north in the Mediterranean was a really good choice, and the way we played the breeze there and stayed in a little sonar breeze. Then obviously we lost that because we ended up in counter current in no wind in Gibraltar, so we ended up behind the fleet again there. Then it was I think we had a really important comeback when we played the breeze along Gran Canaria. That was a good one for us. That was a 60-mile gainer, so that was really good. And then doldrums was a key decision, which went the wrong way for us by me. And then we were a bit lucky to get in contact with the guys again, but that's how it is. I mean, that's how the other guys were lucky to get in contact with us along the Brazilian coast. And then the really key decision in the end there was to overtake Green Dragons, was after we lost the cold front because it went a little bit faster than us. We just went for it, went hard north with a fast sail and hooked onto it again and kept going with it for another 24 hours and gained 80 miles on them on that. And then we went south to just to save that third spot on the podium. So that was an important decision for sure.
Was it fun traveling past Lanzarote and the Canaries? You guys spent a lot of time training there, so you knew the conditions fairly well.
Yeah, we did. But actually, I've never sailed exactly there, but through the year we spent there, you know how the breeze works around these islands, and we had good satellite pictures and good preparation. So we went there and gave it a feel, and it felt really good. So we went hard in there once again, and we just on the borderline, very extreme all the time. Followed the cloud line on the satellite picture. So I think we were 500 meters from no wind all the time in 30 knots breeze at a very good angle. So that was a good comeback, because we just missed Puma and E4 before the Canaries, when they went along the African coast there. So we were afraid that Puma and E4, it seemed like we couldn't really keep up with them there. So we rather chose to cover the third spot against Green Dragons. So fortunately we got back into that game and actually took the lead, but it was difficult in the doldrums. I've never been there before. I think a bit more experience I would probably take. I found it hard to take the loss because we didn't have the good wind shift that the other guys had to get west again. We wanted to be the westernmost boat, and we started with that. That's how we passed Puma. And then the guys behind, they got a better wind shift than us. And I mean, we should have just bitten it and taken a 20-mile loss, gone behind these two guys, rather than try to sneak through the no wind zone, because that you can't do. I'll learn now.
Just as far as the boat goes, everything in one piece. Any major repairs that you guys have to do?
A few repairs, but not any majors, fortunately, and that's of course in part due to the preparation, but also due to how the guys sail the boat, and which I mean, as an inexperienced crew, that's kind of your weak area. So we're very happy to get the boat here. But if you go and look at the boat, you will see some missing stanchions and different other stuff. So definitely hard on the boat, this for sure. And I mean, they will have to obviously check it for DLMs, because this slamming you do when you sail 30 knots downwind like that, it's just incredible. So it's just almost unbearable to be in the boat. So I mean, for the boat itself to take a million such slams during a few days, that has to be really hard. So it's interesting to see.
Well, sorry, a very different leg coming up to India. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this racing is so exciting, so I'm going to look forward to every leg. But now it's going to be nice to get a few days rest because it was quite tough this last week, and I mean, just 3 weeks of sailing these boats normally is incredibly hard, and then you get such tough conditions as well. I think. I mean, you asked about the injuries on the boat, but injuries on the people are fortunately we managed to limit that as well. But there are some guys that are struggling a bit, so I hope we get them in shape for next leg.
Well, congratulations on third place. You guys have got a bit of time to rest and recuperate. We look forward to speaking to you again, Aksel. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.